G'day ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the YouTube channel. How are we all doing on this lovely evening? I thought I'd get out whilst the sun is sort of in its later setting, because I like the way that it looks on video, and hopefully I picked the right filter for this sort of occasion. But I thought I'd like to talk about something, because there's a lot of newer riders, and you know what, this topic can actually get with both kind of riders, because it never really gets old, and that's if you're looking for a new bike. It's how do you know when you found the right motorcycle for you? There's a few things that determine this, and not everyone hits the same notes, so some, like, what? Yeah. So the symptoms for my bike when I decided might not be the same for you. So I'll do which one happened to me first, and then we'll see how it can correlate to you guys. So for me, I decided on the Honda Rebel pretty early on, alright? I thought about it for a while, and then I went, and you know, those things sound counterintuitive, but it makes sense, trust me. So when I decided on the Honda Rebel, I went through a little bit of a phase where I was like, I don't know if I want to get to the Kawasaki Vulcan or the Honda Rebel. I couldn't quite figure out which one was for me, and then I saw them in person. Now, when I saw them in person, it sort of cemented the idea for me. I looked up a Kawasaki Vulcan that was just in the wild, all right? That's where I first saw this one, and I went, after doing the research, I was like, I like the research, it's just that the actual bike itself didn't do it for me, didn't tickle the fancy. I looked at it, I went, oh, this looks kind of bad in person. To me, at the time. Nowadays, I don't think it looks so bad, but that's just because I've got my bike now. I don't need to worry about thinking if I want to see it all the time. So, at the time, I went, not for me. And then naturally, then I saw the Honda Rebel, I went, oh, boy, that thing's sexy for me. I had to have it. And then I spent a few weeks just researching it. And once the bike gets sort of stuck in your head that this is what you want, that's a good sign, okay? For ages and ages, I was just looking at it like, damn, I want that. And eventually, I got that. And I was so happy. And that is a symptom of knowing you picked the right bike. Now, obviously, as time happens, those joys will fade. But that's the nature of bikes as a whole. You will love it, but after years and years, they won't be as amazing to you anymore. But that's life, all right? Humans are always craving the next best thing. Unfortunately for us, that is, because damn, the Honda Rebel still is a great bike, and it's going to be really hard to rival this as a commuter bike, because this thing is a phenomenal commuter bike. Let's just sneak in here. God, I love it. Ooh, a McLaren. Hello there. I wonder if it's going to make it off the set of lights. We know how the build quality of McLarens are. Oh, it's a lovely time of day out here at the moment. But ladies and gents, that's my first sort of why can't I goddamn speak? Signal that your bike is invading your brain. If you're sitting there laying about it, thinking, I want that one. That one's tickling the fancies. It's hitting all the right notes. That's how you know that one's probably got a future spot in your garage, all right? And everybody goes, that's a good thing. Now, if you buy a nice bike and other people are telling you that it's a good thing, then it's just even better feeling, isn't it? Because if you go, that's a good looking bike, you go, yeah, damn right it is, mate. It's my bike. Unfortunately, that doesn't always happen, but when it does, and they both correlate together, then you're just like, I like it when things work out. Ooh, I like it when you get this light. Am I going to be able to do some foot down? Yes, I am. So, if you're also sitting at a set of lights, or you go to a bike meet, and you're looking at bikes, and you're contemplating upgrading, and you see a few that you're sort of interested in, you know, there's always a multiple choice selection. Oh, I love it. And you're sitting there and you see all the options you were thinking about upgrading to, okay? Because there's always more than one. And then you see them and then you go, you know what? Then you see the second one. Oh, of course, there's some roadworks. Mate, I don't know what it is in my videos lately, but fucking roadworks every turn, everywhere. And you know what? That's all for God's sakes. That was so unnecessary. Anyway, you see the bikes there and you're like, you know what? Both of those are looking rather hot. And one of them, you just can't stop staring at it, and you're looking back, and that's the one. You look at both of them, you've always veered to the same one. Let's give an example, all right? Let's say, for the sake of it, you're looking at a BMW S1000RR and a Ducati Panigale V4, and you are actually more interested in the BMW, all right? You're looking at them both now. Look, they're both sexy bikes, but you keep glancing towards the other one. You know, in your heart, before your brain has made the decision which one you want to get, okay? Now, your brain might still go, I like the Ducati, but much like Jeremy Clarkson when he goes, this is brilliant, but I like this. You know what I mean? And lo and behold, would you believe it, I forgot to do my goddamn chin strap again. I don't know how I keep forgetting to do this whilst doing my goddamn vlogs. It's becoming a little bit of a problem, and I can't seem to bloody hook it up today, so unfortunately we're just gonna have to ride without the bloody thing on. I don't like when that happens. Well, I'm gonna have to pull over later and rejig that. Oh god. But yeah, so if you're constantly looking and you go and I want them both, but this one keeps looking at you, guess what, man? That's the bike you're buying, and we all know it. You know you want it. There's no point umming and ahhing about it. You know you've decided in your heart, and there's nothing wrong with making that decision, okay? You know the heart makes decisions. You pick a woman this way or a man, so why don't you do it with the motorcycle this way? I tells you, dude. The moment you decide on your motorcycle and it clicks for you, it's a beautiful thing, because that's when you know that everything's about to get a whole lot better for you. So like picking a motorcycle, or a new car for that matter, it's a bit of a poetic experience, because look, there's a lot of options, and unfortunately for you as a vehicle boy, it doesn't make it any easier. Oh my god, I got it clipped in, I can't believe it. It doesn't make your life any easier, because you could have 16 different motorcycles you're interested in, but if they all look the same, but they're all slightly different, unfortunately it doesn't mean it's going to get any simpler. Hey man, there's a whole bunch of Japanese sports bikes, Italian and German ones, and if they all sort of do the same thing, but some of them are just slightly better than others at them, then why, oh why, is it so damn hard to pick which one you like? You got the ones that look different, the ones that sound slightly different, like the R1 sounds better than the other ones to me. The CBR 1000s, like they're all characteristically different, but they're all the same fundamentally. They're all fucking quick, and so sometimes you got to take it for a test ride. All right, now this is the last sort of point. Take a bike for the test ride if you're interested in buying one. Now, if you hop on that motorcycle, all right, and you absolutely send it to your heart's content, and you come back from that ride with a gargantuan smile on thy face, well, sometimes you just got to sit there and listen to that feeling, because guess what? It's gonna not go away for a long time. Now, any leader bike, if you're interested in sports bikes, is gonna leave you with that smile. If you like cruisers and you ride a big Harley, it's gonna leave you with a smile. Right? Most times you ride a bike, you're not gonna leave without a smile, especially if you're upgrading. Now, if you're going from like an 1800cc Harley to a Virago 250, you might be like, I've made some mistakes in my life. But very rarely are we downgrading to that level of degree, but usually most bikes you upgrade to are fun. So if you try a few bikes and then there's that one that's just kind of constantly making you be like, I really liked that one, this one felt nice, it sounded good, it really got me going in the way I'm interested in, well, unfortunately for you, you're about to make a decision. Because that decision that you're about to make there, buddy, is an expensive financial decision, because you now know which motorcycle you want. And there's nothing more enjoyable, all right? Now that you know you've got that motorcycle decided, well, now you get to look at the next best thing, which is looking at mods and stuff. Now, if you've got a parts list of mods you want, and you're excited about it all, guess what, kiddo? Your next few years have been decided nicely. And there's nothing wrong with that one. So, typically, like I said, if you don't know yet, it's usually, one, the bike that catches your eye at every possible opportunity, all right? If it catches your eye at a stoplight, if it catches your eye at a bike meet, and you're thinking about it late at night, maybe doing other things because of that bike, that's usually sign number one. If you're looking at lots of YouTube videos about the bike, well, guess what? That's a sign number two. And if you take the bike for a test ride, if you're so lucky, and then you go for a little bit more, I can do this, can't I? But I can't quite get to the front because this BMW is parked in an annoying location. If you take it for a test ride and it makes you think all kinds of naughty things, then guess what? That motorcycle is going to make it to your garage one day, and you are going to be one happy chappy. Oh my god, the BMW is even indicating what's going on here. What is life? Why does everyone always turn into my lane? I love it and hate it all the time. But ladies and gentlemen, that is all I have time for today. I do hope you enjoyed the video. If you're gonna go in my lane, go the frickin' speed limit, please. As I was saying, that is all I have time for today. I do hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you are new around here. And if you're not new, just leave a comment and a like, you know, and hop on the Discord and say good day as always doing. But ladies and gents, I do hope you've enjoyed it. And if you're just picking a new bike, or if you've fallen in love with a new bike, please let me know what it is, because I love talking about bikes. Can you tell? It's almost like I made a YouTube channel about it. Otherwise, take it easy, keep it cheesy, ride safe, ride healthy, be well, and peace. Bye!